Welcome to Aryabhat Center for Theoretical Physics. This is another video on the lecture series called Mechanics 1. In this video, I am going to talk about the law of conservation of energy. Law of conservation of energy says that total energy of any isolated system is zero if it include all forms of energy. This is the isolated system from the surroundings, and total energy of this closed system E is constant or zero. And here in the total energy we can include mechanical energy, thermal energy, or any other forms of energy. So E is equal to constant. This is the most simple explanation of the law of conservation of energy. Now this is the problem to find the velocity, final velocity of a object M which is attached with this spring and which is stressed at d meter. D is equal to 0.02 meter. We have to find the final velocity of this block when it will compressed, when the vertical spring will be compressed, and spring constant K is 15 Newton per meter. Mass of this block is 1 kg, and this is on the friction. This is on the this whole apparatus is on the table which has the friction coefficient 0.012, and we have taken G as 10 meter per second square. So we have to find the final velocity. First of all, we have to calculate the mechanical energy of this block. Mechanical energy is kinetic energy. Difference in mechanical energy is difference in kinetic energy plus difference in potential energy, which is m by 2 v final square v initial square plus k by 2 x final square x initial square. Final position, initial position, final velocity, initial velocity. And here initial velocity is 0 and final position is also 0, because when it will this spring will finally go to its initial position where x f is 0. So change in mechanical energy is half mvf square minus half kx square in kxi square. Now we will calculate the thermal energy because this surface has friction. So thermal energy is minus the work done by the frictional force, and work done by the frictional force is minus mu k mg dot d. D is for displacement. So thermal energy is mu k mg d. Now total energy will become thermal plus mechanical. So half mv f square minus half kx square plus mu k mg d equal to 0. Total energy is 0, and finally final velocity square is equal to kxi square divided by m minus 2 mu k g d. And when we substitute all these terms, roughly we will get 0.39 meter per second. So this is what you call final velocity of this block. And in the next video we will solve more problems related to this law of conservation of energy.